Hello Flosstube, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Denise and this is Black Ribbon Stitch Studio. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you enjoy videos about cross stitch and crafting, you're in the right place. And please do remember to hit the like button and subscribe. I am in a different location today. Actually, I'm still in the craft room, but I'm standing in front of this cabinet because I want to share something with you guys. I have been talking a lot about trying to not spend any additional money on my crafting and you know, unless it's things that's absolutely necessary, like if you don't have the floss, you have to get it, right? But I want to show you the state of things so that you can get a better look of what's actually going on here. So hold on, and I'm going to turn the camera around. Okay, so we're all turned around and we're facing the cabinet now. So I just want to show you something. I have shown you before that I have some whips in these two bins on the top shelf, and they are completely bursting with whips. There's no more room. Okay. And then you come down here, and this is where I keep my stash of charts. Yes, including my Just Cross Stitch magazines that I know that there are things I want to stitch in them. This bin is bursting at the seams. There is no more room. This is why I need to rein it in and really think about my purchases and try my best not to purchase anything. So let's just move over here, because while we're here, I want to show you this pile, which is, this is my current rotation. I'll call it my current rotation. And so, I'm sorry that the camera is moving so much. Someone's calling. Okay. So, the idea is to work through these whips until they're done. Now, I haven't counted them all, but in this bin, I think there's like either 12 or 13 whips. Some of them are getting put away after I work on them because they're not as important as they once were, if that makes any sense. So, okay, so I'm dealing with that. And so, you may remember that as I talk about my whip rotation, hold on, I'm going to turn you back around. Okay, hold on. So as I was saying, you may remember that as I talk about my whip rotation, I have talked about getting a new start from my collection of charts when I have worked on X amount of whips. But then when I decided to just constantly work on this particular pile of whips, I'm like, okay, so what about the other whips? I don't think I had made provision for the other whips. So what I'm going to start doing now is I'm still going to work through this pile of whips and keep them in rotation until they're done, because that's the whole purpose here. But once I work all the way through the pile, then before I start over again, I will spin my wheel and choose a whip from there. So things just got a little more complicated and a little more exciting. And I just wanted to share that with you guys so that you can understand the crazy that's going on here. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we're back at our regularly scheduled position. So that's the story about my no buy, no spend attempt that I'm making. I want to thank you all for your comments. I have not, for the first time in forever, I haven't actually gone through and checked all of them. So give me a chance. I definitely will do that. I will continue to read them and respond. So thank you so much for your comments. We're going to start today with giveaway winners from last video. And we have 2 winners. One of them was for a group of cross-stitch charts. And the winner, okay, I'll show you the charts very quickly. We have... Am I? Okay. Okay, it's 3 charts. We have Shelf Life Maze Flowers. We have Bunny's Bakery. And Minnie Simply Signs Home. And the winner of the cross-stitch charts is... I covered it up. Is Arlene Curry. Arlene Curry, congratulations. You have won this prize. So get in touch with me by email at designmorris1@gmail.com. So you can give me your mailing address and I'll get these in the mail to you. And then I have 3 or 4, there are a few quilt patterns. Frozen the Corn, Morning Gatherings. And the winner of the quilt patterns is Allison Norris. Allison Norris, congratulations. This is going to keep you busy for a while. Shoot me an email at designmorris1@gmail.com so I can get these in the mail to you. Congratulations to both of the winners. I'm urging you to stay tuned because the giveaway this week is I think it's kind of spectacular. So anyhow, I want to mention a floss tuber that's new to me. And it is Jessica at Lumi Stitch. Hi, Jessica. Let me just tell you that she has the cutest finishes. I'm going to link her below in the description box. Please go and give her a watch and subscribe to her channel if you enjoy her content. Also, don't forget to go. I posted a video about the contents of the box that I received from my friend Pat. I posted a video about that yesterday. Please be sure to go and give that a watch. And if you have watched it already, thank you so, so much. Now we're going to talk about whips, and I don't have that many. It's been 2 weeks, and I don't have that many whips, but that's okay. That's okay. So what I worked on is Say Sushi, which I lovingly call Sushi Cat. My cat has the zoomies right now, so it's hilarious, the noise that he's making. Yeah, he's really funny right now. So I'm stitching on Sushi Cat, and I don't have a before picture because I forgot to take one. But this is how far I got. I need a backing. Okay, let's use this again. Here we go. This is how far I've gotten. And so as you can see, please forgive the wrinkles, but as you can see, oops. Okay. Let's try that again, all right? Okay, as you can see, I'm almost done. I just have the rest of his pants and his feet, and I'm almost done. However, there's also backstitch, which it's quite a bit of backstitch. And then the words, it's got, you know, wording. I do not like backstitch words. I just don't. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to change this. I like what it says. I like, did someone say sushi? I like what it says. But I'm going to have to figure out a way to rechart the words in a way that I enjoy. So, although, yeah, it looks like I'm coming in on the home stretch, yeah, I still have a lot of work to do. So that is Sushi Cat, which I'm still working on it. I have not, I'm going to stitch on it for another couple of days. So we'll see how far I can get in the next couple of days, and then I'll show it to you again next time. So I worked on that. And when I do finish working on this for the next couple of days, I'm going to pick up the next whip in the rotation, which is Next Door by Heartstring Samplery, which I am stitching for my sister. I live in North Carolina. She lives in Connecticut, and yeah, it's kind of hard. So, I think I have a before picture. If I do, I'll insert it here. And this is where, well, okay. All right, this is my Flosstube channel, right? So that means that I should know what's happening. Okay, there's no before picture, guys, because this is the before. This is the before I start working on this again. So here it is. This is how far I got. I'm stitching this on 32 count butternut Lugana by Seraphim Hand Dyed Fabrics, and I'm using all of the card for DMC, I do believe. Oh, I did a little bit of a conversion. At this moment, I'm not sure what I changed, but I did do some changing of the colors. But I love this. I love this fabric. I love the way the colors show up on this fabric, and I'm gonna be working on this once I am ready to put, say, sushi down. Sushi Cat. Okay. Okay. So that's that. And I also worked on, in this cute project bag, I worked on okay, where's the good picture? I want to show you the good picture. Okay. Be My Honey by It's So Emma. That's what it's going to look like when it's done. Right? And when I started it this time, I had only stitched it on this for a day, and it may not have even been a full day. It probably was not a full day. So all I had done at that time was a little bit of this top border. So as you can see, I carried the top border over further, got some of the side border done, and a lot of the inside motifs. This bee, let me just tell you that I love this bee. I love this bee, and I'm going to be stitching this bee again. There are a couple of bees of these bees in this chart, but I'm going to be stitching this bee again. Let me assure you, I love this bee. Okay, so this is the honey jar. This is the top of the honey jar. So I am so very pleased with my progress on this. This is being stitched on, I have a card. Okay, this is 14 count Berkshire Hive Ada. And it's by Fabric Flair, and it's an exclusive. And I'm using the called for DMC. This chart was in the June 2024 Stitch Quarterly. And I love it. This is one of the charts that I was talking about earlier that is gonna get put away because I am simply stitching this for my pleasure. Not for any reason. It's not for a gift. It's, you know. But I'm stitching it simply for my pleasure. So it's going to get put away now. But I am really glad that I was able to get, you know, quite a bit of more stitching done on it than it originally had. So I'm happy about that. That, my friends, are the only two whips that I have to show you that I worked on. That was it. Okay. But I'm okay with that because I am giving each whip several days so that they can marinate, and I love that. All right. So, okay. So I showed you guys that I have purchased Mary Mary, Mirabilia Mary Mary by Nora Corbett. I want to start this. I want to start this as soon as possible. So I have not yet placed the order for the floss that I don't have. I do have lots of it. I have a lot of the floss. I even have some beads. So technically I can start it until I'm able to or ready to or whatever place the order for the rest of the floss. However, okay, so I just showed you guys tons of brand new beautiful fabric. I also own some very beautiful fabric, but I am totally stuck on what fabric to stitch this on. I pulled a 16 count Heartland Ada. Here it is. And I don't think this is so bad. I think this is a pretty good choice. I believe this is Picture This Plus Heartland Ada. Okay. So I don't think it's like way off the mark from the called for. The called for is 32 count natural brown linen by Woodshelf. Okay. Now here's my dilemma. I do not want to stitch this on Ada. I do not want to struggle with the fractional stitches. I'm very much into comfort stitching right now. Very, very much into comfort stitching. And this would not be comfortable for me. So I have been looking for some 32 count Lugana, which is my jam, in a colorway that is pleasing to me, that's going to be okay with this. Now, so currently, I don't really, okay, I don't mind the brown. I don't mind it, but I don't think that's what I want. And so this fabric has sort of a very, very light green hue to it. So that's kind of what I'm looking for now. Something with a very, very light green hue and a 32 count Lugana. I just think, you know, like, wish me luck. Wish me luck, because so far I have not been able to find anything that I like. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. Please let me know. If you are already stitching this, also, please let me know what fabric you have chosen. I even tried to go and look to see if I could find online anybody else stitching this. I couldn't find anything, and I know people are stitching it. So somebody help me and point me in the right direction. I want to get started, but I'm stuck. I am so totally stuck. I can't believe it. Okay, so that's coming up eventually. So now I want to talk about this week's giveaways. Are you ready? It's good. This is good. This is really, really good. Okay, ready? One of my viewers sent a package to me some months ago with some charts to give away. I've been holding on to these since then. I, for the life of me, can't remember who sent this package to me. So if it's you, please let me know in the comments. I apologize that I can't remember who sent it, but it's good stuff, guys. Believe it. Okay. So this is going to be four separate giveaways, okay? And the first one is a kit by, I believe the company is Abris Art, which it says that it was handmade in the Ukraine, and it's a complete kit. Looks like it's never been opened, and it's called World Tree. Is that a beautiful? Oh my God, that is absolutely gorgeous. So that's giveaway number one. And so if you're interested, please use the word tree somewhere in your comments. Please do not use the word giveaway. Please be in the United States and 18 years of age so that you could legally give me your mailing address. And if you would be so kind, please be a subscriber. That's beautiful. The next one is a Dimensions Gold Collection Kit Snowman Gathering Stocking. Oh, I'm so sorry for the glare. This is sealed in the package. I'm not going to open it. Here's all the goodies. Everything is included. So if you're interested in this, please use the word gold somewhere in your comment. Gold. And I didn't, yeah, that I did. Okay, gold. The next one is a Dimensions Kit Santa's Truck Stocking. And here's this how that one looks. So adorable. I know so many people love this retro. And here are all the goodies that are included. So if you're interested in winning this kit, please use the word truck somewhere in your comments. And last but not least is the Dimensions Indian Peacock kit. Now, I believe that this is the same kit that Shirley at Jolly Stitches. I believe she's stitching this, and it is absolutely beautiful. Here are all the goodies. Full kit. And with this one, I'm going to throw in this absolutely beautiful needle minder by Nerdy Needle Design, which is a beautiful peacock. So if you are interested in winning this kit, please use the word peacock. And we spell that P-E-A-C-O-C-K, peacock. So good luck, everybody. This is one of the best giveaways I think I've done in a while. So yeah, I'm looking forward to choosing the winner and sending these out. Now, I have checked my calendar. I've checked it twice. Looks like I've got quite a bit of things going on in May. So I'm going to wish you now a happy May. I hope that your plans for May all come to fruition. I used to participate in Stitch Mania, but I don't do that anymore because, as you can see, I've got enough going on with the way that I'm choosing to stitch. So I wish you luck with all of that. My next video will most likely not be until the end of May. So that's why I'm telling you all of this now. And so I want to, in the meantime, also wish everyone a happy Mother's Day. No matter what type of mother you are, we all know that mothers come in very many forms. And so I want to wish all of you a very happy Mother's Day. And I really enjoy talking with you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you at the end of May. Happy stitching!